Let's go. So Coyotes just had a miraculous comeback. They scored 3 goals in the third period against the Avalanche. Are you kidding me? They were down 2-0 going into the third period. They scored two. Avalanche took the lead again, and then Clayton Keller, I believe, scored on a nice spin around between court. Gibbs 5-hole is wicked, and then 12 straight saves by either goalie in the shootout, and Val Nichushkin won it with a pretty sick move. So Coyotes were able to get a point, and that means they have 67 now with 8 games remaining. So they're going to have to win at least 2.5 games to pass the Red Wings somehow. So still not likely. St. Louis Blues passed the Red Wings last night. They're at 72 points with 10 games remaining, and the Vancouver Canucks are playing right now against the Blackhawks. So it's the Blackhawks. The chance of them passing the Wings are pretty high because they're tied right now. So Wings, we could be seeing the Wings move down to eighth best odds right now in the upcoming draft. So going elsewhere to the Islanders, they lost yesterday against the Buffalo Sabres in a shutout. The Islanders are a low scoring game, and forget the goalie's name, Comrie for Buffalo played fantastic. And now Buffalo's at 76 points. So they have 10 games remaining. If they want to try and make a playoff push, it's possible. They have to they have to win 3 games, and that's assuming that the Penguins and the Islanders don't win any. Florida lost a pretty annoying game last night to the Rangers. They had the lead and then they gave it up. And then by the end of the night, it was a 4-3 loss. And Penguins ended up defeating the Capitals in a pretty entertaining game. Ovechkin scored. Malkin had the game winner. It was pretty back and forth. I forget exactly what game it was that Sidney Crosby, the amount of games it was that Sidney Crosby and Ovechkin had faced each other. I think it was 65. Ovechkin scored his 299th power play goal. That's leads the NHL all time. Ottawa, I believe, won a game that night as well. Let me actually look at that. Did they win last night? They played no, they did not. They played the Devils and lost 5-3. Brady Tkachuk had a goal. Jack Hughes scored 40 goals. That might have been the first time he hit that mark. And yes, it was actually last year in 49 games. He had 26 goals. Prior to that, he had 11 in 2020 and 7 in 2019. So he is MVP of that team, having a phenomenal year. Moving on. Okay, I think I mentioned this. Canucks are playing Blackhawks, so let's hope that the Canucks can win that game. Next topic is Marco, Kasper, and William Wallinder. So we got Wallinder on the left, Kasper on the right over here. They just finished their SHL season with Rugla. They played 9 playoff games. Wallinder had 3 points. Kasper had 3 points. Now, you could obviously make the case that Wallinder, as a defenseman, had the better season. He had more points, 7 goals, 19 assists. Kasper had, at 18 years old, keep in mind, 8 goals, 15 assists. He could be 19. I think he's still 18. I do not know. The word on the street is they are both coming to North America and most likely going to be playing in Grand Rapids at the start of the year. So let's look forward to that in training camp, see how they reveal their skill sets and how they have developed. Very much looking forward to that. I don't know what Kasper's ceiling is. I'm just, we need another center to go behind Dylan Larkin. We thought Kopp was going to be good, but maybe after the offseason, he has more time with the core muscle surgery. He will be a serviceable third line center. Another news, Amo Lombardi becomes the first OHL Flip Firebird to record 100 points. He's actually at 102 right now. He is a Red Wings prospect, of course. That's why I'm bringing it up. I think he signed a entry-level contract a couple months ago. Clear improvement from this year to last year. 21-22 in the same amount of games. He had 59 points. So he has increased his point total by 43. Very impressive from the forward over there. Let's see what else we got here. I'll do some comparables to show if that's impressive or not. I know it's the OHL, different type of hockey. Doesn't exactly translate perfectly to the NHL. He's third in scoring, or I think this is incorrect. No, he is playing in the OHL. This is not wrong. So he's in the OHL, third in scoring in that league. The person who has the most points is only 9 ahead of him, and that's Matthew Maggio, Islanders prospect. He's got 111, and then Ty Voigt, he's got 105. There's a pretty good prospect right here. Evan Vierling, undrafted. I don't know how old he is or if he's even 18, but he's got 95 points. Let's go to the other leagues. Yeah, so this is where I messed up. Swap the names. So this is actually the WHL. Connor Bedard, obviously, 143 points, generational talent. And then, as you can see, the second leading scorer is Chase Wheatcroft, Dallas Stars prospect. Wow, Dallas Stars have two prospects in top 5 of the WHL. So, Ammo's numbers look pretty good when you compare it to the WHL. And then the QMJHL, it's a scoring league more so. Dude, Jordan Dumas is absolutely killing it. He has 140 points. Josh Lawrence with 119. And then Red Wings prospect, recent signing, Alexander Doucette has 115 points. He's 20 years old. 21 years old. He was unsigned, or he was undrafted, and the Red Wings just signed him. I think a comparable, if you will, is Alex Killorn. Alex Killorn's around the same size, same weight. Alex Killorn went in the third round. And he's a pretty solid NHLer. He's helped the Lightning win 2 Stanley Cups. Who knows if Doucette will ever make it to the NHL, but it's an interesting player because he's got 50 goals this year as 20-year-old, albeit in the queue. The elite prospect bio for him is that he is one of the better fureurs, I don't know how to say that, at making plays through opponents. He threads the puck inside, sticks, and skates in possession with soft touches, not elaborate angles. He also passes the puck in the same way, a little bit of deception, but more so high precision. So he doesn't have the best footwork, doesn't have the best handles, but he's a smart hockey player. He makes the correct passes, the correct moves, and just plays the game in a very serviceable way, absolutely for the AHL, but we'll see how that develops, something to look forward to. But let's go back to the beginning. Again, Red Wings currently have the 9th best odds. Vancouver wins tonight. They will fall, drop, slide, whatever, move up to the 8th best odds, which would be 6%. They have, 10 games left. Easiest ones against Montreal, and they may be playing the Columbus Blue Jackets, but they got a hard schedule ahead of them. So I know it's way too early to be expecting them to keep dropping in the standings and not moving up, but we'll see. I'm praying that they do. We'll see. We can just hope. All right. Cheers, guys.